Let's take a look at finding the population variance on a TI-34 calculator. Specifically, we're going to find the population variance of the following data. So let's go into our data menu. So we'll go into data, or data tables I should say. And we already have numbers there, so I'll press delete to clean out those numbers. Now if you want to delete the entire list all at once, then you can press your data and choose 1, clear L1. And that'll clean out your entire list. Now those are the same numbers we're going to re-enter here, but I just want to show how to clean a list out. So I got 13, enter, 19, enter, 23 and 31, so 23, enter, 31, enter, 45, enter, 46, enter, 47, enter, 51, enter, and 53, enter. Okay, now I'd recommend if you're in a statistics course, you use your up arrow key and you verify all of your numbers, and then you do a second mode to exit out. Okay, now we want to go into the stat. So we do second data to go into the stat menu, and we want to choose one of our stats because we got a single list of numbers. Press enter on it. And we put our numbers in L1, so that's already highlighted. If you put them in L2, you would use your right arrow key, highlight L2, and press enter on it. Frequency is if you got a large set of numbers. You probably got a large set of numbers using Excel anyway. So I'm going to down arrow to calculate and press enter. Okay, now if I down arrow, you see number 4 says a little old looking thing. That's our lowercase sigma. That's our population standard deviation. So let me write that down on a piece of paper here. Here it is. So I got 14.24477379. To get the population variance, we want to square that number. So I'm going to type that number in. So I do 14.24. I don't know where that n came from. 14.244 77379, and then we push our x squared button and then press enter, and round to 2 decimal places, our answer would be 202.91. Now you don't want to round too early. If I'd rounded the population standard deviation to 14.2 and then squared that and then pressed enter, we would have came up with 201.64. So sometimes you're pretty far off when you round early on in the problem. Well, let's do that function again. So I'm going to do second data, choose one of our stats, and go through, and I've done my calculate. This is an easier way if you're decent at technology. Okay, so we've done our technology here, and our fourth one is the population standard deviation. See, there's a number 4 in front of it. If you simply press the 4, it'll put the symbol on your calculator, and then you can push your x squared and then press enter, and you get this. So you don't have to type that number in like I just typed it in. It'll default to that after you've done one of our stats. Now this is a mixed number, and to change from a mixed number to a decimal, we're going to choose the F to D option. So we do second n over D and then press enter, and then round it 2 decimal places, and our population variance would be 202.91. Okay, now one last thing I'll show you. If I do second data, you see there's a third option here, stat variables. Some of these are available after you've done one var stats, or in 2 var stats. If you go to stats variables, you'll see this right here, so you can access it later on. So you don't have to actually do the function over. You can go and do the stat variables. Though it's pretty easy to do the function over, so I'm not sure if it saves you much time. And now second mode, exit out of that. Well, we took a look at how to find the population variance on a TI-34 calculator.